Hey everyone, this is Taiki, and you're gonna learn how to use ni particle today. There are 7 usages of ni particle, so grab some tea. It's gonna be a while. First one is going to be indicator of a point of a time. Point of time indicator, let's call it. 私は1月に生まれました。私は1月に生まれました。1月 January, indicating January. 生まれました was born. I was born in January. に is indicating the point of time I was born. 6時半に起きます。6時半起きます。6:30 に indicating at 6:30 I'll wake up. And you might be wondering, well, okay, then I can say 今日に映画を見ます。You know, 今日 today. Oh, can indicate, right? That's point of time indicator. 今日 you cannot use に Neither 明日 or 明後日 day after tomorrow おととい day before yesterday 来週 next week. You cannot use に to indicate it. Now, why? I wish I could tell you. But the rule you can remember, rather than just today you cannot use, next week you cannot use. You can just think like this. If a time expression can be explained in a digit, in a number way, you can use ni. For example, 月曜日に fine. Monday. Why? Because it's the first day of the week. That's a digit. 火曜日, of course it's fine. Today, tomorrow, you cannot describe it with numbers. But October, November, December, you can describe it with numbers. In fact, October 10月 and November 11月 December 12月 In Japanese, in months of the year, we count in Japanese. So that is number 1. Point of time indicator. Number 2 is going to be indirect object marker. Now, what does that mean? You take an object of a sentence indirectly. Let me tell you an example. 母に手紙を書く. Mother indicating indirect object because this is the direct object here. Write a letter. If you recall how to use o particle, you will know this o indicating object marker, and which is direct. You write a letter, and you write letter that's directly you're doing, and you send it, right? Although in English you would say, I write my mother a letter. What you directly you're doing is writing a letter, and what you're indirectly doing is sending the letter. Another example. 父は僕に時計をくれた。父は僕に時計をくれた。僕 me. I indicating me. Again, 時計 is indicated by o. The sentence meaning 父 means father. は as for father. 僕 me に to me 時計wa o kureta gave. My father, he gave me a watch. What he gave me was the watch. Therefore, this is the direct object. O is indicating the direct object here. Whom? Me. Now, this ni as number 2 usage, you can only use it for transitive verbs. Now, what is transitive verb? Look at this example. Transitive means you have to take an object. For example, give. You have to know what you give. Read. You have to know what you read. Take. You have to know what you take. Something that requires object is called transitive verb. Ni, you can only use it for transitive verb. Whereas intransitive verbs, you don't have an object to function. Give you an example. Kuru is to come. You don't come something. Iku is to go. You don't go something. Swim, you don't swim something. You cannot take an object with a verb. That's called intransitive verb. And this ni, only use it for transitive verbs. Give you an example. 母は私に本を読んでくれた。母は No. 母は私に here ni is here located 本を読んでくれた。母は私に本を読んでくれた。Right? Ni is indicating me. My mother, to me, book, read. This is a te form plus くれた. You would kind of show gratitude for someone's action if you use te form and くれた. Just remember that. Now, what's the situation you cannot use ni? Intransitive verb. 私はメアリーのパーティーに行きました。私はメアリーのパーティーに来ました。I came. Now, 来ました, since it's came, you cannot use ni here. No. No ni here, since it's intransitive. I, Mary's party, 来ました. Came. I came to Mary's party. Now, this ni, don't worry, I'm gonna explain to you in a second. Now, that's indirect object marker ni. Now, the next one, number 3, is by or from. 私は妹にプリンを食べられた。私は妹にプリンを食べられた。私、I, 妹, younger sister, に here indicating by who? Pudding, 食べられた eaten or ate. The sentence is going to be I had my pudding eaten by my sister, younger sister. Now pay attention here. られる, られた, this form, when you use it, you express unhappiness. You feel unhappy. That's kind of an expression you use. 私は妹にプリンを食べられた and I'm not happy about it. If you just say 食べた which is just ate, my sister ate my pudding, this does not have any context, does not have any emotion. I'm just objectively stating the situation. My sister ate my pudding. No emotion attached. But since I'm using 食べられた, you are attaching emotions to it. How do you make this られる sentence? Well, simple. You have dictionary form and you change this part, る to vowel A, alright? So in this going to be ら, right? This is る, RU changes to RA, right? And plus れた or れる. Now, れる is a present tense, れた is a past tense, 食べられる. I will talk about this in another video if you want me to. Now, we call it passive verb. We're being passive. Someone did this to us. 誰かに見られた. Seen, passive. に誰か someone. So somebody, I was seen by someone. You see, に and it's passive. Now, next one is going to be causative, meaning making someone do something. You use に for that too. 息子に勉強させた. 息子に勉強させた. Now, this whole form is going to be a different story. This is again causative. Made someone do, right? In this case, study, right? Noun, verb, this form. Specifically, study consists of noun and do. But other one is going to be a different form. I can talk about this in a different video. Again, ni is the most complex particle of all. So resume, stop the video, rewind as many times as you can until you get it. If you don't get it, that's fine. I can explain to you in the comment section, or you can just book a trial lesson with me. 息子, son, right? Now this sentence is not passive. I'm using causative one. Made my son do study. But since it's a past tense, I made my son study. You use ni for that. Whoever you're making do something に right after them. 囚人に掃除をさせた. Again, 掃除する is another one. Noun plus do, verb. させる causative. Do, make someone do. に here, indicating whoever you make do something. This is prisoner. I made prisoners clean. 掃除する is to clean. Now the next one, give you an example. 父に車を買ってもらいました. 父に車を買ってもらいました. My father bought me a car. Father, car, 車, 買ってもらいました. Again, もらいました is a unique expression in Japanese. Rather than just saying 買った, which is just bought, I could have just ended the sentence here. But it sounds like I'm just objectively saying my father bought me a car. I don't have any emotion attached to it, which is not usually the case. You will be happy. You should be happy. もらいました. もらいます. Te form here plus もらいます shows the gratitude. Whatever that's done by 父に車を買ってもらいました. もらいます もらいました as in 買ってもらいました means receive. So you can just use that without using te form too. If you just want to say someone gave to me and I'm happy. 彼女にプレゼントをもらいました. I received a gift from my girlfriend, indicating girlfriend, right? プレゼント gift, present もらいました. Now, the last example of number 3. 友達にギターを習いました. 友達にギターを習いました. Friend, indicating guitar, guitar 習いました. Learn, to learn. I learned how to play the guitar. I learned guitar from my friend. に from. Fourth one is going to be surface of something indicator. What is that? Surface indicator. Surface of something. Surface of object. Something. Which directly takes action. Give you an example. ホワイトボードに Here, I just drew an apple. On the whiteboard. ホワイトボードに絵を描きました。絵を描きました。ホワイトボード whiteboard に indicating surface of the object. 絵 drawing を object marker 描きました。drew. I drew a drawing on the whiteboard. That's what I mean by surface indicator. Now, does it have to be flat object only? No. You can use ハンガーにジャケットをかける。hanger に Now, hanger is not a very flat object, but we use it. ジャケットをかける。hang a jacket on a hanger. It doesn't have to be flat objects. Now, the fifth one is going to be purpose indicator. When movement happens. Let me give you an example. 買い物に行く。買い物 shopping, grocery に That's the purpose of 行く going. I go shopping. 買い物に行く。Give you an example. デパートに夕食を買いに行きます。デパートに夕食を買いに行きます。Department store に Now this is not the fifth one. This is an indicator of a place. So this is different. So just ignore に here. 買いに here. Indicating the purpose of going to the department store. Department store to 夕食 So this is just to, as in go to. 夕食 dinner 買いに行きます。buy go 行きます go. I will go to the department store to buy dinner. 買い It's a verb stem meaning 買います That's a mass form of buy. How to make verb stem? Very simple. You just remove must from 買います So 買いに verb stem plus に action. Movement action. Whether go come, return. So this verb is going to be very limited. It has to be a movement. 映画館に映画を見に行きます。映画館に映画を見に行きます。I will go to the cinema to watch a movie. Now cinema 映画館映画 movie 見 see 行きます go. Now here again that's a verb stem. Again that's the purpose indicator watch. 見ますis the mass form of watch. What you do is remove must to get the verb stem. 映画館に is here used as to, as in go to. So it's different from this one. I would explain it later. Now the sixth one is going to be indicator of something that exists or someone that exists. Location indicator, something or someone exists. 私は家にいます。私は家にいます。I am at home. に is indicating location, which is house. ニューヨークはアメリカにあります。ニューヨークはアメリカにあります。New York exists in America. Location existing exists あります。Now ありますいます。If you don't know the difference between あります and います、あります is a non-living thing. います is a living thing. That's why I said 私は家にいます because I'm alive and living thing, whereas New York is not alive, so you say あります. You cannot use this one if there's an action going on. More on that on dead particle. It's up here, you can check it out. You only use this ni when it's like I am existing, I stay, and so on. Or there is a cat in an office, you use ni. If cat is eating at an office, you use de. Different one. Now, finally the last one. Place indicator where something moves towards or someone. If you recall the example from earlier, デパートに夕食を買いに行きます。Now this デパートに行きます。Let's just keep it simple here. 行きます。I will go に Well, where? Department store. You're indicating the location. You're the destination. Seems easy enough. Go to. But here are some of the confusing part of に This specific seventhにバスに乗ります Get on the bus. Why is it confusing? Because in English, you would just say get on the bus. And it sounds like you're taking an object. You're making an object. You're making the bus object. But this is a place here. Basu is a place where you physically go towards. That is why you use ni. Takushi ni norimasu. Again, get in a cab. You see, you would say take a cab, maybe. But since taxi is a location too, it's a vehicle but a location, you would use ni to make sure that's an indicator of a place where somebody, moves towards. Now, I hope this was not confusing. If you at all find this confusing, just feel free to let me know. I will try to explain it as much as I can. If you want to have a special aid from me, Japanese teaching, one-on-one online, I will have a link in the description below where you can book a lesson with me privately. Anyway, thank you so much for watching until the end. And ni is a very complex particle, but I hope you understand. And I'll see you in the next one. Until next time.